Brookhaven finally updated, and you can see on the right that several new vehicles were released, and a lot of things changed here in the city, and I want to see all of this with you. So for that, I called Bob's cousin. He said, let's go. But why are you scared? He said, I'm never scared. I'm going to take the first car on the right, and this is a very different car, and you can see that it's definitely very beautiful. The wheels are very small, even though it's a very big car, and it also has a wheel here in the back, but I want to do a test. I'm going to change the wheel up here. I put this other wheel, and this also changed back here. Really, this car is very cool, and now I'm coming here in the front, but for some reason there's a border here in the city. Why did they make a border in the middle of nowhere? So he got closer. He said, welcome to Biggs Island. What do you want? Are you serious that you call this Biggs Island? First, this is not an island. It's simply a neighborhood. And second, I want to get out of here. I'm not going to enter this island in any way. I can't believe my friend made a neighborhood. And in this neighborhood there are several houses. There are amazing houses and also simpler houses. I'm sure Big made this. If I click up here, now there's this new button on the right. So if I choose any car color and I don't like the modification I made, I can simply revert it, which is really cool. And you can see this car is really giant. If I click this purple button up here, this new button on the left will appear. Basically, I can put textures on my car, which is something I couldn't do before. So my car can look like this, and it can also become a military car. And surprisingly, this is well made. He said, this is ugly. It's because you've never seen what the weapons look like. On the right, there are several weapons. I can also choose textures, but they're really very ugly. So the texture of this car isn't that ugly. And now Bob's cousin came back here. Dude, let's go back to that neighborhood. I know another way to get inside, because that neighborhood has several entrances. This is the main entrance. Then there's this other entrance, and there are also several others. But there's a car coming here, and from what it seems, it's going to pass here flying. This is the fastest car of all. But now he arrived here on the side. He's a professional race driver. He said, tonight we're going to do a race. Whoever loses is banned. This can only be a joke. But now he just left here. I'm thinking this isn't a joke. Was he being serious? And Bob's cousin is simply crazy. Why is he sending so many emojis? I'm starting to regret calling you here. There are several other textures up here that are really cool. There's this gold one that's very ugly, and this texture isn't that ugly. It's a little prettier, but this one is really very good. But there are some textures that are very ugly. I think it's already time for me to get another update car. So I just got this truck, but he has a box to deliver to me. Okay, I just received this, and now I'm like this. Look, thank you. And now he entered here inside. Can you sit back here? Wait, you can walk back here. This is something you can't do in every car, but in this car I can stay back here. Look, you can go back there and simply stay behind while I drive the car. This is very cool. He said, and what if we put a car here? That's a great choice. I'm coming here in the front because we're going to do a test, but a car ended up arriving here and hit my car. But everything worked out. The only thing that happened is that Bob's cousin fell back here. He's really not very well, and you can see that that car is completely destroyed. We have to go there to see what happened because he had an accident. So I just arrived here. It was really a very big accident, and now he's arriving right here, and he's very injured. He said, I'm going to get my best car to beat you. But is it true that I'm going to be banned? Because I simply doubt that this is true. And now he agreed. But how are you going to ban me from the game? He said, I'm not Big Will. He's the server administrator, and now he went back to his vehicle. I don't think you're going to be able to drive this. Okay, I'm going to leave because he's really very angry. But this car is very different. Now we have to put something here in the back, and it's going to be a vehicle. So I need to go to a very different place. I'm arriving in this part of the map. I'm going to leave this car exactly here because it'll be easier for Bob's cousin to put the car here. But he just got a truck. You can't do this. It has to be a very small car. He's looking here, and it seems that he understood this. Okay, I hope now he gets a small car. Now he got this car, and he's coming here in the front. I think everything will work out. Dude, you just have to put the car in here. But you can't do it. He's trying again, but he hits an invisible barrier. He tried to get a vehicle here, and this simply doesn't work. So he got another vehicle, and again this didn't work very well. Now there's a car flying up here. Why did they put this vehicle in the game if I can't carry other things? I can only get this item and put things back here like this TNT. This vehicle was supposed to be much cooler, but they changed a lot of things. He also got this item, and he's going to put something here. He put a toilet. Why did you do this? I had a better idea. I'm going to get the golden toilet, and I'm going to put it right here. This toilet is much better because it's made of gold, but it's time to test the other vehicle that launched. But before that, I'm going to put a texture. This is carbon fiber. This is also very beautiful. I don't know which of these is my favorite. Probably the military ones are the best. This texture has the best quality. But even so, the quality is very questionable. Now I'm coming here to the neighborhood. I'm tired of waiting. I simply want to enter here. So this soldier ended up arriving here, and he's coming here to talk to me. Look, I just want to enter here in the neighborhood just to see what things are like. So he's going there in the front, and he just opened this border. Look, thank you very much. Now I want to meet the king, because he lives here. So I just arrived here, but it's big. I think it was already expected that it was Big who was the king of all this. The name of this neighborhood is literally Big's name, and Bob's cousin ended up appearing here, and Bob is here in the front. He said, you're going to race tonight, right? It's good to start preparing preparing. So is it true that I can be banned if I lose this race? And now he agreed. You can't do this to me because I'm your friend. And where's Bob's cousin who was back here? Now he's right there. I can't believe you became big security. Now I simply don't have people to help me see what launched in the update. So he arrived right here. He said, I'll help. Okay, this will be good. But now I have an almost impossible mission. I have to improve this car. But now I'm going back here because I want to do something that I saw a person doing earlier. Now I'm accelerating here in the front, and I'm simply going to go flying. I'm going to pass over the soldiers. And now it worked. I want to modify my vehicle, and I'll have to make this car more beautiful. Okay, I left it like this, and this car is very beautiful. And now Bob is going to write a grade. He's writing there. Apparently it was a 10. Now I'm going to modify this other vehicle. I can't lower this car too much. This is the limit. And now he's going to write some grade. Apparently it was a 0. But why did you change your opinion out of nowhere? But it seems that not even he knows. And now I'm going to get this other car on the right. It looks a little like the Supra, but it's really very different. Actually, it looks like an original car a bit inspired by the Supra. Now I modified it, and this car is actually very beautiful. Its interior is totally brown. This is one of the most beautiful cars of all. And now I'm coming here, but I think I need to make some modifications. Now if I place an item here on the ground, there are these new options. I can move the item wherever I want, and I can also rotate it. Before, few people could do this, but now all players have access to this function. But on the right, I'm going to get some items to modify the car. Apparently it already has 2 exhausts, so I put 2 smokes, and now I'm going to rotate this. For some reason I'm not able to. I can't put smoke anymore. Okay, I put the smoke like this. Now this is very beautiful. He's coming here to drive this. Wait, I'm going to change this a bit now. This smoke is perfect. It's a very realistic smoke that looks like it's from a real car. So he's coming here in the front, and a lot of smoke is coming out. This smoke is staying back here. Now Bob is coming here in the front, and there's a lot of smoke coming out of the car. But I want to do something even better. So he got out of the car. Up here I'm going to put very special options. And now finally I'm going to be able to drift. Now I'm drifting here. This is very good. And there's a lot of smoke coming out, which is basically from the tires. This is simply perfect. But now there's a police officer arriving here. This is terrible. He probably saw me doing this. So now there's no way to escape. You can see here in the rearview mirror that he's getting closer. I want to see what this police officer wants, and he's coming here in the front. Dude, you don't need to hold that gun. So he dropped it, and now I ran away. Okay, the trick worked. And now I'm fleeing here in the front while I simply do the drift. He'll never be able to arrest me. And this car is really very good. And now he's arriving here, but I'm going to run away. I'm literally escaping here. I can't let him keep chasing me. Now I'm running here in the front, but from what it seems, the city changed a lot. Tell me what's happening. So he's looking here. He said, we're preparing the city for the big race. The police officer is coming here. I have little time to talk to you. I just wanted to say that your hair is ugly. So he got an axe. Okay, this is not very good. I'm leaving here now. Bob's cousin is coming here, and the police officer is also coming. Okay, I can't leave here. I don't know who's going to attack me first. I think it'll actually be both of them. He's breaking my car's tire, but this really broke, and now it fell down there. Now even he's looking here. You literally broke my wheel, and now he's running as if it wasn't him who did this. I don't know how I'm going to win this race. He said, you must be arrested for 10 years for everything you did, but if you win the race, I forgive you. And now Big arrived here. Now finally he's going to help me. This police officer ended up leaving here, and Bob also left. He's coming here to take care of the castle because otherwise someone might become the new king. But I think I already know who's going to be that person. He's wearing this crown. This crown is very ugly. He's choosing which crown he's going to use. Now Big entered here inside. I'm going to show you more things that were launched in the update, and you didn't notice. And Bob's cousin is building the place where the race will happen. I doubt he'll be able to build a cool place. But dude, my car has no wheel. Literally, there's no way to win this. My car is really very broken. And these are the cars that were launched. Now he's seeing this, and he's climbing on top of this car. Seriously, it's very cool to stay there. I don't know if I can win a race without the back wheel of the car. He said, of course you can. It's the easiest thing in the world. You say that as if it were easy to win a race without a wheel. But he entered here inside. Look, I'm going to have to train this. So now I'm accelerating here in the front, but I can't drive this car properly. A few hours passed, and he fixed this. Look, thank you for the help. Now finally my car is fast again, and my goal is to jump over this bridge. So I'm accelerating here in the front, and everything worked out. I actually managed to jump. This car really is the best car of all. But now I have to prepare for the race, and I already know what I'm going to do to win. On the right, I'm going to get this ladder. I'm going to put it in front of the car, and if I accelerate, I can get infinite speed. Now I just have to remove this ladder, and I just got infinite speed in a very easy way. I will definitely beat them. But is there space back here for people to stay there too? So my friend came back there, but you can't do this. Really? In this car only 2 people fit. He said, why don't you win the race in reverse? Maybe because it's impossible. How do you want me to win a race like this if I can't even see properly what's happening back here? But it seems that Bob's cousin built a lot of things here. He's preparing the place where the race is going to happen. Look, this is not very good. It's missing a bit of purple, and now he's putting pink. I'm starting to think that Bob's cousin didn't understand what I said, and now he's already here waiting for the race to start. But now this guy is coming here in the back. Okay, I'm going to follow him. him. I want to know what he's going to build back here. Seriously, I don't understand. Will it be in this place that the race will start? So that means it will be a straight race that will be almost impossible to win. Wait, repeat what you did. Now he came back here, and he can stay on top of my car. This is something that should be impossible to do. You can't climb on cars in Brookhaven, but this specific car it's possible to climb up here, and you can also stay up here, and it's going to be right here that the race will happen, which will be red against pink. I'm probably the pink one, and he ended up falling off the car. But dude, the race is going to start soon. By the shadow you can already tell that it's getting dark. I can be banned from the city. Do you promise me that if I lose I won't be banned? And he said no. Okay, this is worse than it seems. Now finally it's night. I don't know what Batman is doing here, but now I'm coming here in the front because the race starts back here, and it's going to be against this car. Okay, I'm already ready to lose. But between the two cars, my car is much more beautiful. It has a little more personality. He said, are you ready to lose and be banned forever? Actually, I'm ready to win this. The race goes to this part of the map. As soon as I pass this sign, I basically lose or win the race. It depends on who gets there first. But before starting the race, I'm going to do what my friend asked so much. I'm going to do this race in reverse. If I'm going to lose, I want to lose with style, and I'm also going to put the ladder back here. I already know that I can't win, so I'm going in reverse. Even my friend went to the side to avoid problems, and it started. I'm much faster than him. I'm actually winning this race. I'm the fastest car of all. And now I just arrived at the end, but I lost control, and now the car is completely destroyed. And he arrived here too. This is the end of my car. It was completely destroyed, but at least I was the winner. I won this very difficult race against the best car of all. And now even he ended up leaving here, but accidentally he flipped his car. Okay, that wasn't very smart. He's coming to see if everything is normal. He came to give me this trophy. Okay, this is very good. And Big also has a gift for me. He said, you will receive this rare and red trophy. The red represents your strength. Look, this is a lipstick. I'm sure this is not a trophy. It's actually a lipstick, and he disagrees. So try to use it just to see what happens. Now he's using it here. Look, you're not very beautiful. Actually, you're very weird. So much that now everyone ran away. Seriously, Big is very weird. He's the ugliest person I've ever seen. We're running here to the castle. But what happened to Bob? You are the weirdest king I've ever seen. Okay, I'm sitting here, and the false king just appeared here, and now he came to talk to our king. He said, I'm the true king. I had an idea. Let's call a totally random person to decide who is the real king. So I'm leaving here to invite someone, and there's Bob's cousin passing here. Dude, come back here. I have a very important thing to tell you. You just have to see two kings and say which one is the real king. So Bob's cousin just arrived here, and there are two kings in front of him. There's Big and also Bob. I think the right choice really is Big, but he's looking at Bob and pointed in his direction. They just saw this and simply banned both of them. And he also banned Batman. Calm down. I don't want to be banned, but now this notification appeared on the left that is basically new. I can get the items that players give me, and if I click on my friend's character, this button appears on the left. They changed this function. Now I'm going to do a race with many different people, and now there are many players here who are channel subscribers. Everyone who is here is a member. There are many players here. As soon as I remove the green light, the race will start. I'm coming here in the front. They're all coming here in the back too, and some people flipped their cars. Okay, I'm passing flying here in the front. This didn't work very well, but we were literally the winners. I just won the race. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a channel member, then I'll add you on Roblox.